I just wanted to basically say how evil spirits, they're real. Evil spirits are real, and you have to watch out for them. There are all types of evil spirits. You got evil low spirits, LGBT spirits, uh, robbing, selling drugs, using drugs. Those are typical evil spirits. You know, you just got all types of evil, all manner of evil spirits. Um, the way you fight those evil spirits is by staying spiritual. The way you stay spiritual is by staying into the Word, being around brethren, and being around as few women as possible. It's like women are like a vessel for evil spirits to just travel through. They're like damn near a portal. Sleep paralysis, dealing with evil spirits. You know, there's evil spirits that those that are high up in witchcraft consult to, and there's a short, a little short chapter that deals with Saul consulting a witch, and it's going to show you the power. That's why a lot of people go towards witchcraft, because you know they can conjure up these demons, and these demons will give them answers right away. Where praying to Yahweh, He's going to give you what you need, not necessarily what you want. These demons, they're going to give you what you want. That's a big difference. You might be praying to the Heavenly Father for God, give me that. I want that man. That might not be the will of Heavenly Father, but you pray to conjure up the evil spirits to a witch or witchcraft. The demons could put a spell on that person to be compelled to be attracted to you. That stuff is real. That stuff is real. This is 1 Samuel 28:1. It says, I guess I can start with verse 1. 1 Samuel 28:1, and it came to pass in those days that the Philistines gathered their armies together for warfare to fight with Israel. And Achish said unto David, Know thou assuredly that thou shalt go out with me to battle, thou and thy men. And David said to Achish, Surely thou shalt know what thy servant can do. And Achish said to David, Therefore will I make the keeper of mine head forever. Now Samuel was dead, and all Israel had lamented him, and buried him in Ramah, even in his own city. And Saul had put away those that had familiar spirits and wizards out of the land. This was Saul was in his right mind. He got rid of them. Verse 4, and the Philistines gathered themselves together, and came and pitched in Shinnom. And Saul gathered all Israel together, and they pitched in Gilboa. And when Saul saw the host of the Philistines, he was afraid, and his heart greatly trembled. Verse 6, and when Saul inquired of Yahweh, Yahweh answered him not, neither by dreams, nor by Urim, nor by the prophets. So he tried to find, man, hey, what should I do, Heavenly Father? You know, man, Philistines, he's scared. He's trying to go to the Heavenly Father. He ain't answering them. Verse 7, Then said Saul unto his servants, Seek me a woman that hath a familiar spirit, that I may go to her and inquire of her. And his servants said to him, Behold, there is a woman that hath a familiar spirit at Endor. How they know about it? How they know about it? Because they're supposed to be out the land, but you know about it. All right. So that was his last resort. He tried to Urim and Thummim, the prophets, and he didn't get no answer. So he goes to his men to go find a woman that's into witchcraft, or a woman that is of familiar spirits. And now notice that he said a woman. Again, women are like portals to spirits and demonic forces. So he said, Seek me a woman. Read verse 8 says, And Saul disguised himself and put on raiment, and he went, and 2 men with him. And they came to the woman by night, and he said, I pray thee, divine unto me by the familiar spirit, and bring me him up, whom I shall name unto thee. Verse 9, And the woman said unto him, Behold, thou knowest what Saul hath done, how he cut off those that have familiar spirits and the wizards out of the land. Wherefore then layest thou a snare for my life to cause me to die? So she was still in the fear of being figured out and found out. That's why I say they knew who she was, and they ain't do anything. Verse 9, And the woman said unto him, Behold, thou knowest what Saul hath done, how he hath cut off those that have familiar spirits, and the wizards out of the land. Wherefore then layest thou a snare for my life, to cause me to die? And Saul sware to her by Yahweh, saying, As Yahweh liveth, there shall no punishment happen to thee for this thing. Then said the woman, Whom shall I bring up unto thee? And he said, Bring me up Samuel. Right? Samuel's dead, remember? Verse 12. And when the woman saw Samuel, she cried with a loud voice. And the woman spake to Saul, saying, Why hast thou deceived me? For thou art Saul. She realized that, damn, you're Saul. And why did she cry with a loud voice after she brought up Samuel? Because Samuel was like, oh, man, this motherfucker right here, man, get the certain, man, you know that Saul right there in disguise. You know that, right? You can't tell his big tall ass. That's why she cried. He had to have told her. It's just extrapolating out of this verse. He had to have told her, you know that's Saul. That's why she cried. Verse 13, the king said unto her, Be not afraid, for what sawest thou? And the woman said unto Saul, I saw gods ascending out of the earth. And he said unto her, What form is he of? And she said, An old man cometh up, and he is covered with a mantle. And Saul perceived that it was Samuel. And he stooped with his face to the ground and bowed himself. And Samuel said to Saul, Why hast thou disquieted me to bring me up? And Saul answered, I am sore distressed, for the Philistines make war against me, and God is departed from me, and answereth me no more, neither by providence nor by dreams. Therefore I have called thee, that thou mayest make known unto me what I shall do. So he's able to see Saul, and he's actually talking to him. I mean, he's able to see Samuel. He's actually talking to him. That goes to show you the type of spirits that there's out here. You have some of these women who are in high level witchcraft, a lower level witchcraft, all types of of demons, demonic tarot card readings, and a lot of these women that wear weaves, a lot of them, these witches, they know the power of that weave. Like that's like they actually channel that shit. Like I can't describe it. If I knew more about witchcraft, I could tell you more in depth. But they put curses on those weaves. The people that cut their hair from like India or wherever they from, Pakistan, China, I don't know, wherever they from, they put curses on those weaves because they have this god called Krishna. If I remember correctly, I think his hair got chopped off with an axe, and women sacrifice their hair to their gods. It's because it's to give him back his hair, and they all give it to a priest, and they take it as a sacrifice, and then they pray for things that they want, like wealth or prosperity, and that's their way of honoring their god. And they also put curses upon those weaves. Must be the people that's gathering and taking the money, I don't know, but they put curses upon those weaves and they make it to the black woman's head. So there's a lot of demonic witchcraft involved and stuff like that the black woman does. But those spirits like that. They're real. They exist. You want to stay away from people who give you demonic vibes. But guess what? If you have a hedge around you, if you fear the Heavenly Father, you don't got to worry about that. Person put a curse upon you, and it ends up being a blessing unto you. You're not just going to walk around and person putting jinxes and hexes and curses and spells, whatever, on you, and then you just prone to the attacks. If you got that hedge of protection of God, you good. On that note, I'm going to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem HaKakodash. Double honors to the elders, GMS Well. Peace, salutations, and shalom.